Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Cross Stitcher AK. My name is Agna and today I am showing you my January updates. So first I'm gonna start with the finish. This finish was 4th of January and I did half of it in just in 2 days. I had like I don't know, like a 55% or something like that. So I did all the back stitch, the rest of the half stitches and everything else. So this is Dimensions Gold Collection Petites 70088844 Joy Ornament. It's 18 count ivory Ada. Got few colors and a lot of leftovers. I always put in away leftovers because everybody stitch in a different way, so there's no even point to show anything like that because anyways leftovers for everybody else could be different. So well, you see the finish. It took me 2 years actually for this tiny one. I'll try to find now the size. It's 11 centimeters or 4 1/4 inch. So it's small, but anyways it was hard enough because it's Gold Collection Petites. So a lot of a backstitch was like I don't know, 30-40% of everything by Cross Stitch Saga. There was some mistakes in Cross Stitch Saga app. Well, it's not in the app itself, it's just in the file, the one that was this one repainted. So but I did most of it by original chart. Original chart is all destroyed already because I like to paint on my charts. And sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. If I check everything with the Saga and everything is fine, so I stitch by Saga and my original chart stays out somewhere. And usually I if I stitch from the paper one, so I destroy the chart. It's not it's not useful anymore. So anyways, I have finished that one. There were some French knots here and the eye. For me it looks a little bit weird, this bird, because in the camera it looks fine, but on the preview that yellow is a bit different, and here is totally different yellow. I even checked if I took the right one. I checked by the chart, I checked by the other dimensions leftovers I have, and yes, it's everything okay. So well, to me it looks a little bit weird. I didn't wash it, I didn't iron it yet, so I just fold it now and a little bit that wouldn't be seen all around, but I'll be washing and everything probably after the video, and I'll prepare that for pink keep probably. Don't know for sure. It meant to be as like a banner or something, just to hang somewhere or whatever, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. So until I decide, I'm definitely gonna leave it like this, but I have to wash it because it took me like nearly 2 years. It was hanging around everywhere, like it was in a Q-snap, it was in a hoop, it was in a small frame, the one I have, and it was everywhere. It was in a box, it was out of the box, it was in a drawer, it was everywhere. So that probably is a little bit dirty. So I'm moving from this frame, and now you see, I'll try to move a little bit. Now you see nearly finished Dimensions Gold Collection stocking. That's the Santa's Snow Globe stocking. I'll try to find the preview, but I'd say that just finished. I need to do the back stitch, which is not much, but there's still some to do. And no preview is not here, as always. I'm not prepared. It was definitely somewhere, probably downstairs, but it doesn't matter because it's nearly finished there. So the codes and everything I cut off, so I don't even know, but in general, yesterday I finished, well, yesterday was 1st of February, but yesterday I finished all the top half stitches, and here's some white full stitches. So I need to do some stitches over here. There's like 3, 4, 8, and again 3. There's some missing because I needed to do, but I decided that I'm gonna do first of all the back stitch on top, because my frame for some reason not holding fabric very well, and it's coming out all the time when I'm trying to put the thread under the stitches. So yeah, I will need to roll a little bit. So as soon as I do here the back stitch on that line, here's supposed to be gold back stitch, but I don't know if I'm gonna be using like this. And supposed to be back stitch, but probably it's gonna go as coaching or something. Now I have the gold thread here. That was from and this kit. I didn't know where that came from. I just threw in a drawer, but then I figured that it's from that one, because on the threads they have written 20 threads here. So that's the thread. So I will have to do a little bit of stuff with the gold backstitch on the tree in the snow globe itself. Then I'll have to do here glasses as well with the gold, and the gold one here in on that line. I like that line like this. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that back stitch, and I didn't write anything because we all have already our stockings, so there's no point for me to write anything anymore. And I was thinking to write something like Merry Christmas, but then it's a very long word and it's not enough space that it would be seen properly, so I decided just to leave it like that. So the back stitch is going really well. I do have some back stitch done on the bottom, but I will show you probably next week the finish, because I might even finish like everything. I don't know for sure, but today definitely I'm sitting down with the back stitch, and I'll do, because until 5th of February I have some time before my projects coming up, and I'll have to stitch something else. So this one is nearly done, so it's 95% at the moment, so that's all it's left, 5% to do the back stitch, and a few of the stitches in snow globe, the ones that I missed and didn't do. So French knots all around, everything is done. And probably I'm gonna be talking about this one a little bit later, like in that video with the finish, because I don't think that I'm well prepared for this video today, because I was stitching until late night. Then I got the beads, then I got the sequins, and from post and everything, so I had to sort it out. So I just decided to do the video because, well, it's the 2nd of February, I need to do that. And that was one I've stitched last month. Then I'm gonna be showing you another one, whipped one that I haven't showed you yet, and it wasn't even last year or any on my channel. It was only in my shoppings and stuff. So I'll show you that one, and then I'll move on to 12 Beauties. So see you in a second. I'm back now with my Abris art and night dance, that's how it's called. It's AB735, 26 colors of beads, and it's 27 by 40 centimeters. And what I was going to say, and yeah, I finally started. So I have decided that I'm gonna show what's come in this kit as well. So as soon as I finish all the half there, because probably I'm gonna be stitching now and then, it stays here in my craft room, because I have another stand, and that stays on that stand because it's very big. So that's how it's gonna look like. And I've stitched quite a bit, so as you see here, all them beads done on the bottom, like from here on the bottom here I have some done, and here. So all the chart is actually on top of a printed out on a fabric. Here are some stamped stuff, like a background, the one that's gonna stay, and here is a stamped as well. So as soon as I finish this part over here, I will be moving that back. I will move that down, because I will need to stitch on top as well. So anyways, I have another kit, and I decided that I'm gonna open that kit and I'll show you how it was in the kit, all the beads and everything else. So I don't know, I don't have a saga or anything like that. I'm not counting how many beads over here done, but in general it will be 9,616 beads. So it's quite a lot. And I'm stitching, at the beginning I started to stitch with YLI thread, the one I'll show you now. That's the thread, the one that I've been using at the beginning. And then I decided that I'm gonna be using a white one, and probably it's going much better. That's all the leftovers from Magic Country kits, and it's quite a lot. It's actually, I moved from them little spools on this big one, and it's quite a lot. Then organization, I'm using the new organizer, the one that I got and you've seen in my previous video. It was about the shopping. So here my beads, I see some the same beads, like I moved here, because I know it's 26 colors, so I have here few empty spaces, so I could put the most of the beads like together. So here I have these here, because I didn't have enough space in another thing, the one that I organized. Then I have the clear ones. I'm not gonna mix with anything. So that's all the colors of the beads. So I'll bring it over to you a little bit closer. So there are some small beads as well, the ones that's probably size 13, and the rest of them size 10 Preciosa beads. They look cool. I actually like that. I like the colors and everything, and I'll show you how I organized the another beads, the ones that more than I could fit in that organizer. So I have these test tubes, and they have their numbers here, 10, 20, 18 and stuff like that, 1 and 2 here, I'd say. Here's 14, here's 9, yes, 8, 12, and here's 17, I think, no, 15. So I have all them marked, and I have all them beads as an extra ones. The rest of them, the ones that fit in the organizer, stay in the organizer. They are in organizer, but I'm still using my bead mat when I'm stitching. So what I'm gonna show you now, I'll probably pause and then I'll show another kit and how everything came into that one. So I have this kit, and it looks cool as well. It's AB715, it's Abris art as well. So this is by the amount of beads, it's smaller, 8,941. Not much, but smaller. I actually moved that one. I'm afraid that it's gonna fall. So I'll open this kit. The packaging I'm moving away. It's still everything in place. So it comes like this. That's the fabric, and the beads probably in there. I'll open everything, no worries. And here it's saying nothing else, nothing else. So the same came on another kit, and probably all of them the same coming up. So here is the fabric. Oh, that looks nice. I should have started from this one. There are some other stuff, the one they sell, that's a brooch, I think so. I like those cards because I'm using for my to put the fabric in almanac or needle needs frames. So yes, I did get my needle needs frames. That's the company as well, Millennium. I got them. I'll show you later on in with my whips. So there is instruction. It's actually Russian, and but there is an English one as well. So here's written how to do. It's everything in Russian on the side, and here's everything in English. So it's only two languages instruction. Anyway, almost everybody knows English, so that's the instruction. I have read in another one, so I'm not gonna be stopping at that one. And here the beads. The beads come like this on a card paper. It's pretty much thick. There is as well as an ad on the other side. I kept another one as well, just to see some samples if I want to. And here used to be dome cross stitch kit. I'm not sure if that's the cross stitch kit gonna be all with the beads. And this one is lovely. I like that. I think so. One of my friends have this cat, so I don't know when she's gonna stitch. So here the beads, has 12 beads. I had 26, so mine was longer and wider from 3. So it's one bad thing for me that not written what's what kind of beads and what number in there, because if there is a leftovers, I can actually sort them out. I'm using beads, and I do like color. I actually like this color. This one was already in another kit. I like that color here, and now I don't know what's the color. I don't know the code, and I can't buy. This one is nice as well. This is cool. There are no small beads as I see. All of them size 10. And here are 3 needles. Needles are good, but I don't see thread. So there is no thread at all. So probably you will have to buy separately. There is no thread. So have in mind there is no thread in those kits. So that's how it came. It's well, to me it looked easy because even the framing and everything, so you can make a knot out the back, what you wouldn't do, like, you know, while you're cross stitching. So when you do with the thread, like, you know, you make a knot at the back, you start everything and just stitch everything like that. Now talking about stitching, so here is the, as you see, the chart itself. I cut it off, but well, if you take a photo, so probably with the photo would do the job, but just more space to put in the frame and stuff. So but usually I remember them after a while. So here's the chart, the one that is a key, the one that you use by this one, and there is no other charts on the paper or anything like that. It's just this one. So that's the kit, and I have started that one last year, but I didn't show because I wanted to show with the opening another kit and everything. So I sorted out, I organized the one that I want, the way I want, and I'm stitching. It's nice. I broke like 3 or 4 already needles because it was hard for me to do with the invisible thread. So I took the white thread. I don't really see any difference, to be honest with you. So I don't think that there is any difference to be and to do like, you know, like with the invisible or white one, or even a different colors you want here. The thing is that I was confused about this part over here. To me, they I'll try now to do a little bit closer. So to me here they are clear, but the background itself is pinkish, and I'm not sure that I am allowed to wash that. So it's definitely not gonna wash off. So, well, but it looks different kind of a effect, like, you know, the beads look different. So I don't know, they're pretty much nice anyways. So by the look over here, so I thought that I took the wrong beads, but yes, you can see through those white ones, so clear ones actually. So I think so that's the ones that I'm supposed to take. But well, that's the jellyfish, the one that have a different colors and everything, so it's fine. I don't see problem if I even mix one or two beads in them. So I'm gonna stop this video now, and I'll continue in a few minutes, because I have to sort it out everything and prepare my next whip. Probably that will be 12 beauties, because I stitched a little bit of that. And see you in a second. So I'm back now with my one more whip. So it's probably everybody got sick of it already. So that's Dome 12 Beauties, and I have finished another line. So I did 3 lines altogether, because it was short for me to do the year plan. So, and here it wasn't enough stitches as well, so I did one more extra line. So I have fully done now up to this here, as you see, and all together I'll tell you now, I have everything written for these beauties. Altogether I did 2,636 stitches, which is 11.28% now. So the one lady and a little bit of them leaves and stuff, I think so. So that's quite a lot, 11%. As I wanted for this year to do 20%, so I have already 11. That's fine. I'm going by the plan. And what I have 42,752.5 stitches altogether done within the last year and last month. So it's quite a lot, and I need to do this month as well over 3,000, I think 3,000 something stitches to do to have 12%. So here is the smallest probably as well part of 2 lines, so I might do 3. So as soon as I finish dimensions stocking, the one that I have showed you before, and then I'm gonna go to my 12 beauties. I actually missed this progress already, and I might be stitching as much as I can a month, but well, I get bored anyways stitching the greenish and like pink and stuff, and there will be some more pink, some more blue as well to go with that. It will be purple as well. And probably this month I will start another lady's like a dress thingy here. So I'm not sure yet, but it might be. So I will need probably 3 lines by 10. 3 lines to finish my task for this month, especially that this month is really short, so I don't have anything else in mind to stitch except for one Russian independent designer and this, and there will be some like a magic spell and stuff like that, rolling a dice for 5. pieces, the ones that I have started. So I'm not sure what's gonna fall out for me. So I don't have much planned for this month, except for over 3,000 stitches for this 12 beauties. I have to do over 1,000 stitches for 2 of the projects, liquidation and the Christmas toys. So there is a new sale in the groups, 12 toys a year, so it means one a month. So I have finished one, and I'll show you next after this one. And that's all my plan for February, because it's a short month, so I'm not going to do any extra. And I have done a little bit of Dimensions Paris market, and I'm not going to show because it's been long video already, and it's only 1,000 stitches, it's barely anything. So if I will be stitching this month a little bit of that as well, so I'm gonna show at the end of the month what I have done. So it's just a little bit in the corner, so I'm not sure if it's even interesting. You can't even see anything over there. So what I have stitched more this month, so I did Mirabilia. I did Mirabilia 149, MD 149, and let me see, I have done 2,488 stitches, and I have 55.66%. so give me 1 second there and I'll show the progress. So here I have Mirabilia, and I don't like this frame because it goes like sideways for me when I'm trying to stretch the fabric. So that's one of the frames, the ones that probably gonna go to the bin, and that's LBC. And but I keep this one. It still stretches perfectly now for me because I have the side stretchers here, and it's fine. But that's why I stitched this progress, this whip, like process and stuff, because I have to get rid of that frame whatsoever. So this is Mirabilia. I don't have a preview. I'm gonna put the photo, and I did have just a little bit done. I had, like, here I did everything. I did all that and all the top over here. So I did over 2,000 stitches. I have here done over 2,000 stitches, and it's 55%. So probably I'm going to be stitching a little bit more as soon as I have free all my projects, other projects, the ones that I have to give updates, particular dates. So, and then if something, so I'm gonna be stitching this one, because I had so many dreams about this one that I actually finished already, and I like it very, very much. And the thing is that I don't know even if I have a acrylic. I don't even know if I have beads for that one. Didn't even check. I'm just stitching the DMCs now at the moment, and then after I will definitely just check for the beads and stuff. So now I have 55.66%. There's still a lot to go, but it goes really quick because well, it's Mirabilia. If you want to stitch Mirabilia and to want to have a quick finish, so definitely take one of the ladies or mermaids or something, so you can finish that in a week or two. And that is probably it with my whips. Now I'll show you something what I have started. I have started 6th of January. I have started one piece. 4th of January actually I started. Yeah, 4th of January I started one piece, and I after I finish Dimensions Gold Collection Petites, and I'll show you now in 1 second. So here we are with Russian independent designer Anna Petunova, and she has those tiny Santa Clauses, and she has a cup of hot chocolate. And what else does she have? She has probably a Christmas tree or something like that as well. So there are 8 toys, and I will be starting at Dimensions, one of the toys as well, for the sale for 12 Christmas ornaments for a year. And I have markings here with the pencil, don't mind that, because it's gonna go everything under, it will be covered anyways. So that's the cutting lines I have to do, and probably from them I'm gonna be counting here as well, because what I'm gonna do about them, I will show you actually one small ball, the one that I have. Them are foam balls inside, and like this one I got as a gift. So I'm gonna be putting halfway, like this cup will be like out front, and it's halfway filled in, so everything is gonna be covered here. And I ordered some 10 millimeters, sorry, no, 10 centimeters 10 millimeters, it would be very, very small ball, I'd say. 10 centimeter balls as well from AliExpress, and I hope they're gonna come. I ordered extra because just in case they're gonna be damaged or whatever. So that will definitely fit in on the ball. So now I'll check. It's 10, a little bit more than 10 centimeters, especially that the fabric itself is stretched. So I'll wash it off, or I'll just fix it, like, but I'm not cutting anything until I finish them all. So I will give a little bit of a space here as well for another one, and I make as a frame for 10 centimeters, because the biggest one I think so is 9, and I needed something bigger than just 8 centimeter balls, the ones that I have already. So I don't know, this one would fit on 8 as well, so maybe I'll make one smaller one or something like that. It depends how it's gonna look like when I cut that out. So every chart has 4 of the ornaments. I'm gonna show you the photo as well of the preview. All of them have and 2 separate charts, like there's a 4 in one and 4 in another one, so it's around 5,500 or 6,000 stitches in each them. So this cup has 1,178, I presume, yeah, 1,178, and it's 23.38% of the piece done. So it means that by the stitches square a lot as well, and I have to do one a month, so probably in 2 or 3 days I will have another fella done. Probably I'm gonna do now the Santa Claus or something, and I'm gonna move. So I use Murano Splash with the pink dots. It's 32 count from Zweigart, and it's cool fabric. I didn't want the pure white. It's kind of okay with the pink ones. I didn't want to take the blue one because I wasn't sure what's gonna go with what kind of fabric I'm gonna put on the back, and just because it's a pink one over here and it's pretty much white, so I can just put the linen like it's done from my friend here, just the linen inside. So fabric I just chose like this. It was the first one on top to take, and I took it, and it fit perfectly because it's pretty much red design. So that's the second finish this year. So I finished this one 6th of January, so I stitched 3 days, and probably I was working or something like that I didn't stitch, and I had a gap like that. But yeah, I have the finish anyways, because it's gonna be a separate piece, and it will be everything done in a big giant ornament for Christmas tree, so it's a separate finish. You will be 8, as I said, and I showed the photo on the video. And what else I was going to show? Probably that will be it for today. And I was going to show some shoppings with the sequins as well, but I don't think so. That's it's interesting because I showed in another video already, so them just a smaller sequins came from the same shop. And probably I'm gonna give a link to this designer as well. By the way, I got this chart as a gift from doing one cross stitch after cross stitch project where I won the third place. I know there was somebody else who's stitching more than I do, so it was as a gift, and I decided to stitch this year. Probably it, and thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to press like button, subscribe, the bell, and see you next time. Bye bye.